I have so much I wish I could say. I've said it all. It's, I don't know. Just writing a letter to a friend, trying to figure out a way to let go of past resentments and money owed. I guess I'm just procrastinating. A lot of talents I've developed, a lot of resources that I have, and there's a way forward. I've just never had a face like not being in charge of like my money, what I'm allowed to eat, when and where, and who I'm allowed to go and see and be around. And it's like, it's stagnating. Kind of annoying. I have this like image monster to uphold on the internet, like a little bit. Part of it is just me, who I am. But, I don't know, it's kind of entertaining to play into other people's misconceptions. You know, like in my experience doing that, it sets them free, but it comes at a cost to me. And it's just like a cost I can't pay anymore because it'll like destroy me. And I'm not willing to destroy myself for other people, I guess. I'm willing to like stand by them and be their friend. It's just stupid money shit. Gotta get off my mind that money can save me, or money is the way, or having a vehicle will save me, or I know it'll save me, and it's like shutting my mouth and being patient and waiting and learning. This printer I need to learn. In order to, I can turn it into a valuable asset, and with the resources I have with it, max potential is around like $50,000 to $70,000. focus on sales with what I can print with the ink I've bought. It's not paid for though. My monitor broke, so I got a projector here to use as a monitor. I haven't used a Windows system since 2007, really. I don't want to learn. I could learn, but I just don't have it in me to chain smoke the whole time. Suck on cough drops and drink coffee to give myself the mental focus it would take to just knock it out of the park. That's why I've been hyper focused or hyper manic on really hoping my clients who put in orders with me in the past would pay me for the work I've done. I've tried with a friend of mine named Ron almost 900 days now just to get $35 and $120 back from him. And trying to get a hold of people through text messages and social media. I don't know, to me is fake, not real, and bullshit. I don't like who I am on the internet. It's just I don't like being taken the wrong way and misunderstood because of how I say things, and I got a chip on my shoulder, and it's hard to society is oh, if somebody does this to you, you need to treat them this way and do this back to them and at them, and just I can say bad things, but formulating a plan on following through is not something I'm capable of doing. Talk shit and make jokes, I guess. It's not, I guess, I'm not in any sort of different situation than a lot of other people are. lots of people like me that are owed lots of money that can't move forward or get ahead without getting paid for the work they've done. I can say that, like, list everything that's went wrong that's like been kind of like a domino effect, starting with like a SIM card getting shut off when I was with AT&T, not being able to prove my identity without a fan pin code. I had the code, and I don't know, I was lonely, so I brought a girl home, and she like didn't leave for like weeks. I didn't have sex with her or anything, but I ended up having to have my mom take her home. But like, it's super funny. Like, I had that fan pin code like in a certain spot, and I saw it in her hand. I was like, "No, don't move or touch that." And I never saw it since, and I was like, fucked, trying to prove my identity. It stopped me from like collecting money, like doing stuff on time, you know, like bad. I didn't realize like how bad it, like, I don't know, try to keep a positive outlook on things in life. I know nothing's like anybody's fault. Everybody just like sucks at communicating, and it's hard to do the right thing, because if you do the right thing, like, you risk the chance of like sacrificing yourself, and nobody wants to go through that or do that. You can, but you gotta have like a lot of people with you, so that way nobody gets hurt or sacrificed or bears the brunt of anything. I like all the, I'm laughing, but I'm like screaming, like, oh yeah, at the same time. Like, I have like all my products listed in an Etsy store. I just gotta like do inventory on them for what I have. But like, I don't know, like not having a phone number to call and be like told where the form is to like do that 2-step change is not something I'm willing to put myself through, and I'm not gonna like seek any other way for help besides like from a person in real life being like, hey, I need help. But the only people I have like that are, take a car to go get to and see, and even then they would think I'm dumb for needing help with something like that. I don't know, I think I'm joking. out living in fear of like, I don't know, my mom. Oh, I love her, but like, I don't want to say she's like the most manipulative, evil control freak I've ever known in my life. It just like feels that way. I just wish she would like give me my money and like go live her own life and we can have the relationship like we used to have. I can't stand being mad at her. I can't stand yelling at her. And I only do because I'm just like, need a ride. And it's like so dumb. I don't know how to get through to her or anybody on why they're so bullheaded about like the simplest, easiest tasks in the world to accomplish, get done and do. That would like set me free of even like needing them. So what do? I just like, I don't know, get upset and like burn every bridge I have with people that I don't even know. Like, trying to meet new people and then I just like have too much baggage to like be normal around them. Wish I could. Because I'm insecure because I don't have enough money to like hang out with people the way I normally like am accustomed to. But I'm not feeling sorry for myself. Like, people want me to admit like I have a problem with drugs or alcohol or substance abuse or use, and that's not gonna happen. Like, they have a problem with other people's substance use, and like, it's like there's certain people they want me to confess like certain things regarding like substance use that they consider abuse, but it's not going to happen because the knowledge I have about those substances and what I've gained from them outweighs everything they've ever been taught or known. Some of the stuff is relevant, but like what is relevant to them I've already went through, moved past, and put behind me. And it's like that old way of thinking. They want to trap me and revert me back into like being an addict or an alcoholic and I've failed. I've tried to like go back to being that for them, and it's impossible. I'd have to become a drug dealer to even like get the supply to use for the drugs to be the type of addict and whatever they want me to be. Yeah, I could do that, but I just don't see the point or the worth in it, like, other than, like, being able to hang around and be around, like, cool people and, like, travel. So stubborn, like refusing to like gamble or anything. Anyways, like, it's like I know what not to squander my money on, but there's like nothing else to do or buy without having like $300 to $500 all at once to like get ahead in life with like my aspirations, hopes, dreams, and what I have with this business. And I'm not supposed to call it a business, but like it is. Like I have a mobile DJ service. I might not have like the lights I used to have, but I have a guy with lights. Really awesome content I've created that showcases everything I'm able to do. Most of it's positive, some of it gets kind of negative. It's like I go through some like frustrations of like, I don't know, just the stress of like going like people's religion. They don't like that I don't use the name Jesus, and then I think that's a fake name and it never existed until the 1600s, and that like the like I don't know. It's like it's stuff I've said in the past. I'm like, oh yeah, that's like your Messiah and Savior and whatever. Like, don't you celebrate like him with the name he was born with on like the feast days of the Hebrews, with the shadow pictures of things to come. Like, I can learn a lot from the people who like study the scriptures and know about stuff and things and stuff, but I guess I'm just at a crossroads where like I don't know, drew my line in the sand and it's like, fuck, I wonder if they're gonna like try to become my enemy about it. Oops. And then like they're gonna rely on the same scriptures I do, like no harm shall befall me, like no weapon formed against me shall prosper. You know? like, well, one person had to die for everybody's sins. Like, why does anybody have to ever die again? I don't know, I guess like things like that I've like did podcasts on and said stuff about for like years, like that, like personally I've moved on from and like learned to live and let live. But with like everything else that's like happened, like money wise, like I gotta like, it's pushing me back to that, like for protection. And I just know if I like rely on my faith, like I know I have to, it's gonna create like a hornet storm and like spiritual warfare that's like unseen. And you know, I'm fine with it, it's cool, I'm cool with it. It's just like, I don't know, I'm not gonna put myself through it anymore. Like, death, sin, sickness, disease is defeated. It's over. I love you. I love myself. I love everybody. The biggest thing I get pissed off about is when I get pissed off. And the biggest like thing I get angry about is like the position like my mom's in. Like I like do not want to be reliant or dependent on her for anything ever, for any reason. And like, being put in that position is challenging to say the least. I got the hard part done as far as finances go, so it's just like getting over myself and letting what I just said go. It's like it's got to be a pride thing or something. I'm just like humbling myself and like accepting the things that she says no to, that she's not going to help me with. And then, I don't know, stop trying to find like ways to like get to my friend's house to like get my money and get my payment on my shirts I made and get a ride to Moline to like drive my car back to Iowa. Like people wanna like turn shit like these lawyers and investigators and like legal mumbo jumbo, and it's like hey, legal mumbo jumbo person, like how about you like put your money where your mouth is and fucking let me sit shotgun. We go to this fucking address and then I like hop in the car, throw a screwdriver in the ignition and drive home, and then get a new key for it when I get back, and then pay for my registration. That's common sense to me. I don't know how that's wrong. $200 my friend collected on the vehicle, like he gives me $170 on shirts for, and it's like, why? So I don't know, I guess to pass the time, I got some cool thing. I gotta make some shirts for my homie Delayed Reaction, Jason Keesoff, and my friend Sophie. And just gotta wait till December 3rd to buy them. I mean, I got like $40 at the moment. I don't know, $75 maybe at the moment. I could buy what I need. You guys maybe. I just hate paying for shipping when I don't have to if I spend $200. Do that. Do an old hashtag of mine, hashtag fuck the rest. It doesn't mean anything bad, it's just like a word people use to express frustration or like acts. I wish I could go out there and meet a bitch, but I don't know. They're awesome, super pretty and fun and all that, but I don't want to be around one without money, because I guess maybe it's just a fear of how I've been with other ones. Either way, I have so much like documentary footage of like behind the scenes of me like being like, I don't know, the image monster people want me to be on the internet. Kind of funny. It's like, do I want to spill the beans on myself and like publish something that like doesn't show me as like an image monster they want me to be? I don't know. Maybe that's just my own thoughts of me thinking that that's what they want me to be. I don't know. Just going through like all the sorts and types of like recovery for like a misunderstanding with like there's some misunderstandings I have with people, and it's like, it's like, I don't have time to even consider. I have a lot of people in my life that like could help me if like I allow them to like work remotely for me. But I'm just like, fuck that shit. I like to be around people. Like, you know, you want to work remotely, like get your ass over here so I can know you and meet you, and then like have some trust, so that way like my thoughts like don't wander into like negative stuff about stuff I don't know. I know myself super well, and I know like the medication I need, how I'm able to overcome and get through and by with certain medications, and it's just like there's no doctors in this state like they can like give that information to without like being embraced as one of them. I don't know. I guess we just play games with each other. They get paid for my insurance, I get paid for SSDI insurance, and it's like, wanna do something else? Take like, add knowledge plus knowledge and make like a fucking advancement here. But that knowledge is mixed with love and super dangerous. But only to like people who are scared of like, love or the monsters in their head, as Rihanna would say. There's like so much I'm not one for like relaying what I have to say like video wise. Like normally I like write everything and type everything. I just haven't had time the last couple of years, a year and a half. A lot of unpublished books. Some really cool dream journals. I have like a lot of stuff on the internet that it definitely use some like tweaking and modifications, edits, and I don't know. To direct all that would be like pretty simple, but it would take money. I guess I'm kind of just waiting to see like what the people in power with the money like do with it. Like, I know the end result of what happens to it. It's like redistributed, like taken out of their hands type shit. Will any of it pass through mine? I don't know. It'd be nice. Improve myself trustworthy too. Lots of people, but same with everybody else. The tribulations and trials we suffer through. Like, we don't accomplish and get through them perfectly. People find fault in everything anybody does. I know how people in my life are at fault. I know the faults I've done to make them be at fault. Like, it's all accidental. And just behavior pattern traits that we're working out. Like, I'm personally like, almost wish I had a chemistry set so I could just like manufacture the substances like I can't afford to like get with my insurance. But like I'm never gonna take the time to learn how to like connect fucking cubes and triangles and octagons to little lines that are like microscopic. And then turn into compounds. The people who do know how to do that, like, it's cool. Computer tutorial. I don't want to look up at the ceiling on the computer monitor to do it. I don't know if I should use another computer monitor or TV. All the different ways people like hack other people through those types of devices. Super annoying to me. Like, to like have your stuff screen recorded or like listen to you through like speakers as microphones. I don't know if that's real or not. I just know like they're capable of that. I'm just like, if anybody is, you owe me a subscription fee. So like, I don't know, just in case there is, I like say really stupid, awesome, dumb things. Like, on and off camera. I feel like I'm being filmed 24/7. So I don't know. The only freedom I can find in peace in dealing with that is like having a vehicle and I don't know, like the money for my prescriptions and like the full amount I'm prescribed to have access to. Hopefully there's not people like listening or watching that find the suffering I have to go to trying to attain that amusing. If there is, you suck, but I forgive you. Just like, I don't know, nothing really confess to me, confess to your maker, and I don't know, buy a shirt, donate some cash. Like, I'm a non-501c3, non-tax scam. I don't always do what I say, but I always say what I do. A lot of times I'll say things that I do, but I'll never do them the way I say them. I find like the right way to accomplish certain things. I just say it in a way that like I don't know, I just say things in a way for entertainment purposes to like set captive minds free. Welcome to planet Earth. I'm Nathan Daniel Barron with Stepping on Toes Entertainment. Get alive, catch clue. Like, if you want to go suck a fucking dick, like, get paid for it. Or not. You're allowed to do it for fun. That's your thing. Anyways, hope that doesn't offend anybody. If it does, sorry, not sorry. I am not here to save the saved. Try to convince Christians or Mormons or Catholics like to change their ways or views or faiths or names or anything like that. Like, I'm here to promote peace with ways and acts of kindness, showcase love's ability and chillax a little bit because love is dangerous, and if used the wrong way, I don't want to be used the wrong way. I don't want to be exploited for my creative abilities anymore. I actually want paid for my services. At least in a way where I can belong. That's that. I should publish this video just so, like, for safety sakes, like, so that way, like, people can't, like, attack me or come after me or say this or say that. The stubborn, rebellious part of me wants to just, like, not publish this and, like, let them do what they ever want to do, and then, like, it's like kind of like a catch-22. So if I do publish this video, it showcases, like, whoever they are in a bad light to, like, other people I don't know, and proves them, like, wrong. I don't know. Maybe we can just, like, all be wrong together and do something else. It's really easy to identify what we've been wrong about. I'm trying to correct the errors of my past and my mistakes, and, you know, I can easily do that with a little bit of money and a vehicle. So do the work I have. Get those shirts ordered and just, like, suffer the loss of $15 shipping instead of saving it up. Help me pass the time. And I can do it faster screen printing than using that printer. I really want to, really want to buy the stickers for it. That would motivate me to actually learn how to use it. Etsy or AT&T, if you're listening, call me on the phone. I don't have, like, time or patience or motivation to, like, sift through freaking 20, 40,000 emails to find the right link I'm supposed to clickbait on to, like, accomplish your, like, robot fucking algorithmic blah 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 stuff. Like, be a person, be real, and, like, learn how to use the phone. I've already called and left messages. Be like, tag your writ. If I don't get a phone call, sorry if I, like, make fun of you on the internet about it. Sorry, not sorry. Like, take it with a grain of salt. If you need a grain of salt, I'll, like, put it in a cheeseburger for you and you can eat it with me, and, like, smoke something afterwards. Alright. Anybody's listening, love you. Like, I'm not gonna do what I'm supposed to do and say, fuck you, pay me. But would be nice. And I'm not worried about it if you don't. And just, like, wish you the best and the well. There are any other beings or people, I mean, I'm sure you're getting paid a salary too, and it's gotta be comedy, or, like, upsetting or outrageous. changes that there's like, I just know we're all gonna be fine because we all answer to our superiors, and all our superiors are like, hang tight, don't worry, don't fret, don't fear. Everything will be okay, and it will. So, don't believe in sickness, don't believe in death, don't believe in like fucking like, I don't know, that type of shit. There's no call for it or reason that you should suffer through that. And yeah, like, I know I'm a spirit with a soul and a body, and I'm more concerned with eternity than I am with like all this shit. I just want to handle all this shit appropriately and correctly, like with people, and share my life with them. And I don't want to be against anybody anymore. It's like, it's fun to be opposing and like that type of stuff, but I don't know, it does get old. And I ain't trying to be bitter, so yeah. Thank myself for talking to myself and listening to myself. Hopefully it'll be like, I don't know, something I hold on to, and try to get back to basics and read like proverbs and stuff. Kind of scared of what I'll learn if I do reread it. I'll be like, oh no. Being responsible and holding yourself accountable to the knowledge you have and that you know. It's like other people don't agree with, or like if you have advanced knowledge or more knowledge, like I don't know, like then other people think they're smarter than you and know more than you and this and that, and like think they're like higher in authority than you because of like what they think is right. That is a fucking balancing act. Super grateful for comedy, art, entertainment, music, and all that to help everybody like, see the light, I guess, and whatever that is to whoever that is what it is. Alright. Love wins, supersedes past all man-made rules, regulations, ordinances, and or laws. Hope is the full assurance of the knowledge we'll receive what's been promised to us, and that's blessings and life more abundant. And I'm not gonna play the fool and take part in that cursed bullshit. Like, I can't do that to myself. So I am going to do what I've been trained in how to do it. nobody wants to know what that training is and how to like do more than just like manifest willpower. Even though like I don't agree with the Christian holidays or the names they use, like, you know, I am a big fan of gutschurch.com. I've learned a lot from those guys and how they practice what they preach. And I know my pastor was an extreme nut psycho going into bars and shit, starting his church. You know, it's cool. I don't know. I don't feel the need to like put away and stop saying words like fuck, for example. I think that's childish. Like, you know, how it's said, intentions, and all this and that, like, aren't anybody can judge except like one thing, and that's the author and creator of love itself. And I don't know, I'm just making my peace and amends with that being. And certain behaviors are hard to correct without the right resources and tools and people to help. So, and the people that do have the right resources or whatever, like, I can't stand behind or agree with or accept that type of help, because I'm not going to sacrifice the truth to sell out, to giving into bullshit ways and things of like outdated medical science and places who say drug abuse type shit. Drug abuse is substance control. Substance control is people abuse. Any law against a controlled substance puts people in harm's way, not the substance that the person has, carries, or uses. At least for the most part. So, you know, I honestly don't know any violent people involved with drugs. I know people who want to be as a result of like how hard it is to like get and sell and like deal with, but I don't know. I just think the drug war is fake propaganda by non-profit organizations trying to make a buck, and hopefully that's not the case. If it is, and you're a drug dealer, mover, pusher man, kingpin, boss, like, don't let that shit bug you, bother you, or slow you down. Keep moving that product. Oi. Praying for you. Deuces. Not on them, not on you, not on anyone, and not on me. It's just something I like to say when I say peace. not sure if I did do my signature sign off. How do I shut this thing off? Anyways. The only regret I have is not wearing a hat for this video. Alright. And if I watch this again, I love you, self.